Yeah. Okay, can you tell me a little bit about this tradition? What do you know?
My grandfather Dan Vakalovich and my uncle George Brajevich started this goat feed, and I need to ask somebody what the year was, but it was
long time
ago. Yeah, and it's tradition. I have a picture. Yeah, if you'd like to see of them hand cranking and spinning the goats in the spit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now they use electricity.
And now, yeah, it's great. And now my son helps prepare the goats, and along with many other people. But it's a wonderful tradition.
It's a wonderful tradition and wonderful society here in this area.
It is.
Everybody's so friendly and
they are. You bet.
Yeah, I know. I like it. I like to come here.
I do too.
Tell me, do you have something else in advance? What's going to happen here in July?
Yes, the 4th of July is a big production at the Mission. It's the opening of camp, which has been going on again for many years.
Have you been to that camp as a kid?
I did, yes. I went to the camp as a kid. And it's a weekend festivities, full of fellowship and song and dance and food, good food.
People from everywhere.
Everywhere, yes. I used to be pen pals with girls from the Los Angeles area and San Diego area, that they would come up specifically just for the camp.
Yep.
And I was born and raised, as we all were, here in the county.
How you doing?
Hey, how are you, sir?
So, yeah.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Jeff Vota, born and raised here, baptized in the church.
Oh, really?
So was I.
Yeah, Nicole is my children's godmother, and this is a great tradition that's been going on for many, many years. And moving on to the Serbian camp that we have, that I want to say the first Serbian camp was in 1964. I'm not 100% certain on that, but right around in the early 60s. And I attended camp. You attend, my brother, all of our cousins, and now my children. My youngest daughter, she's been going to camp since she was like 8 years old. This will be her last year as a camp attendee, and she has friends as far away as Texas that come to camp, and Idaho, Montana. And a lot of the kids from the East Coast, a lot of their families want them to come to our camp here because it's the oldest church, the mother church of the United States. So, yeah. North America. There you go.
Where's the church at on the East Coast?
I believe that there's 3 or 4 Serbian camps throughout the nation that they could go to, and I'm not so sure where they're at. Yeah.
Can you tell me your name?
Jeff Vota. Yeah.
My name's Nicole Armstrong.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Serbian Christmas is, my wife is the Serbian, and I'm just the worker that would help her out with the party together, and with my kids and family, we'd just put on a great party.
So what are you doing for Christmas here in Jackson?
Well, right now the Serbian Christmas is hopefully is switching over to Bo Gilman's going to have it now in his barn. So I think we're going to back off. We're going to back off for a few years and enjoy the Gilman's place.
But they would get 300 to 500 people.
Oh God!
Oh,
yeah.
Easy.
Wow. Tug of war.
Yeah.
Right, they would do
kept the tradition
a
up.
tug of war.
Yeah.
For years and years, tradition was you would go house to house after church. You would go house to house to people's home and have a little what would you call it? A little whatever they would, yes, a little celebration, and then you would move on to the next home, and it would go house to house, and then it kind of stopped throughout the years, and then
your Uncle Georgie and
we just kind of started it back up again after church, and then
it was a small group that started the shooting downtown, and
would shoot the guns.
Bo was a part of that.
A big celebration of, Jesus is born, and they would have a big celebration, go shoot guns and parade through town, through Jackson Main Street, and then they would go house to house. So that's what it is. Fellowship and love and good times.
Am I invited next year?
100%.
Okay. I hope so, see you.
Yes, for sure.
Where do you come from?
Cousins would go. We'd go to church and then we'd drive downtown Main Street. And in recent years, my cousin Bo's brought that back. But they, back in the day, Melvin and Nejo Vukovic and Georgi Brajevic would drive downtown. They all, for some reason, all had white Cadillacs, at least that's my memory. And they would drive downtown, and it would be just the three of them that would shoot guns. And then, like Nicole said, we would go from one house to the other. But prior to that, well before I was around, the shooting of the guns was to signify that we're on our way. So people that were celebrating in Jackson would shoot guns when they'd come into Sutter Creek, so they know they're close to the party. So yeah, so that's another little story.
Yeah, but that's well known.
Yeah.
In all American, all entire world actually.
And
everybody in Serbia know for Jackson and shooting.
Yeah. I have another little tidbit. A few years ago, Vlade Divac showed up.
Yeah, I saw that.
And so he's downtown shooting guns with my cousin Bo. And Vlade says, "Hey, Bo, would you mind taking a selfie with me?" And he looks at him and he goes, "Vlade, I'll do this for you, but I don't do this for everybody."
That's cute.
Of course.
Georgie said, we asked him when we were kind of defending the tradition, why do you shoot guns? That's silly. And we said, it's what they always did. They shot guns. And so we asked my uncle, who was living with us at the time, we said, do you remember shooting guns when you were a young boy on Christmas? And he said, no, we didn't shoot guns. And we were like, we've been telling everybody that you shot guns. This is what we do. And he said, we were too poor to have bullets, so we stole dynamite from the mines. And we
stole dynamite.
Yeah. But they did do that. It was a great story.
That's a good story.
Yeah. My name is Bo Gilman. I'm a fifth-generation descendant of Serbian gold miners. Those guys are tough as shit. They came here to mine gold, obviously, I just told you that. They built the first Serbian church in the Western Hemisphere. And they started traditions like the goat barbecue. We celebrate 4th of July, Božić, of course, and we have fun with each other. So on Božić, we shoot guns in the air because for many years, we weren't able to do that. So when the Serbian miners came here, they wanted to bring their traditions with them, so they wanted to shoot guns in the air to let everybody know that they were going to celebrate Christian holidays. So to this day, we shoot guns in the air, we roast pigs here in the spit, and we have many other holidays to bring us together, and we have a great time. Živjeli.
So, how many people attended to that tradition to go to downtown and to shoot? How many do you expect in 2023?
Yeah, so on Božić, we usually have like 100 people, and then maybe 400 or 500 here.
Wow, that's a lot. And is there any place where you celebrate after that? Or?
Well, yes. Before, my parents owned Melon Face Diner and Bee Gees. We'd go there. Next year, we're going to go to my house. I built a barn. Božić forever. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Nobody can get in trouble. If you're from LA, Serbia, I don't give a shit. You're coming to my barn.
And Mel's Diner, everybody who came to Jackson.
Yes, Mel's Diner is my mom. It's a Serbian restaurant. Go there, party. Only place with Schlevel on the shelf.
That's good, thank you.
You got it. Sorry for us, vulgar. I'm fucked up. Nice cow fire hat.
Hey yo! Oh, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's the jolly good fellow, for he's the jolly good fellow. Let nobody get
Viva Serbia! Fuck the cola, fuck the pizza. All we need is Viva Pizza!
Woo! We got Italians like myself coming in. Got this beautiful man over here. It's a fucking great time.
Kako si? Kako si dobro? 7th generation Mlavinovich Balkanovich family, lived in the county for 100+ years. Just want to say I love Dick.
I'd like to celebrate.
The Minds brought us here, and all this stuff here, the celebrations and the church. We like to have fun. Father Marco is the man. Claudia, we love everybody.
Thank you.